Hello everybody, I kind of leave my episode off a little bit short by accident. You guys know how it is. But we're going straight into Genshin Impact. Yeah, same day that we were recording, as you can see. As you can see, it's the exact same day that we were recording.
Yeah! Got him!
Holy shit! Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and get over the best thing I can, the highest thing I can.
Yeah! Skyward! Got him!
Hara. Increase my cooldown. What, 12 seconds? It is not always 12 seconds. How much energy does it cost? Because damn.
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Good take it, let's say. I never actually mean shit like that. You know, I do love chests. Bing!
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. Ah, you're right. Navia's
We're gonna take Navia's side. Oh, so like it's like a POV. Okay, cool. Got it. Nice. So what about the trees next?
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Tartaglia, do not fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Just go to jail. It'd be much more better if you could just go to jail. No one likes you except for the 12 million Sims you have.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fight.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going... In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerate, but that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well...
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be...
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Nutt.
That person is...
So, I think,
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabaret...
Huh? What confrérie?
I've heard of them, but
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
why do people love those things? For instance, enemies to fucking love it. I hate it.
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter, and if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances...
Yes.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia, members of the guard.
Yes!
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney.
Apologies. It all just happened so... I think an attorney won't be necessary.
Very well.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we...
Navia, do you really think that I was... Come on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor. If that's enough...
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's...
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
I'm not gonna fuck it up this time. I'm going to make a extreme... We're going to do the left.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Okay.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about...
So, we need to take this seriously. We do not want to lose this case.
The one with the motive to... after that... However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained...
So, now we need to be okay. So fluent... So, during the day of the murder, the countryside was in the state, so that means Marcel... No, so it definitely isn't him then. 2 gunshots. No. This is really hard. We need to identify the loophole. So...
This assassin... A pile of... But now, since it was raining that day... The testimony of the victim... However, unfortunately... Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus...
That was actually really hard. I know that's really hard. But you just on our side now. The lower it is, the other side is lower, is the one that's on the side. totally was saving you even though I hate you. Because you know
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
Come back.
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't...
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide...
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing...
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily... 1. Do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
Okay, so here's where we're gonna have to get real fucking smart.
I'm afraid...
Boo! If you don't have any...
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender. That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette. Why do I feel like...
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing her.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after...
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearance. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take... At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter, but what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice? But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will... So, you mean to say... That's right. Do you have any proof? Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
She even torn back from Serena knowing some shit.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, so, during the...
Yes, I did.
Can I just say, I love Clarand's outfit. It's absolutely fucking beautiful. From the even the shoulders look amazing. You know, it reminded me of the Raiden Shogun.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. So just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live, or I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr.
Since that's your testimony...
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not...
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of...
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearance?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, and at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized the culprit could only time their actions so precise. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, on top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone...
Know what she can say to that.
I know that even... Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt? But if I were to dismiss this completely, do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyway.
It's timing. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received But the disappearances began before I ever stepped...
I do apologize, demoiselle.
No.
Is there anything else you'd like to... You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friend... Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Killed your own wife. Shut the fuck up, Vasha.
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navi will be convinced.
I think you've done a superb... But aren't you going... He wished for you... Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into...
This isn't just about me. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the many people's images are flashing before my eye. And whose image? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Well, that was the worst line I've ever
I was wait.
That was absolutely amazing. I loved that. I loved this. Because we actually entered the domain. Must be really big.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yoo-hoo!
Seize the skies!
Hurrah! With sword comes shadow.
Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus!
Like, look, she really is a genius.
Skyward!
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
That's like the last. I told you.
Yeah! Skyward!
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Nowhere to hide.
Skyward! Scatter! Wrath from the skies! Make way for the...
Let my name echo in song!
Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies! Skyward!
With sword comes shadow.
Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies! Skyward!
I'm mindful. I really heard it.
Hey! Incoming!
Rise with the sun!
Oh! Time to shine! Hey!
Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus! Oh, scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
I don't think he needs that much EO. How much EO? He's like 227, I think. It's almost artifacts. I think we have light piece. Yeah, we do have a blood flower. Let's see. We have a couple EM isn't terrible. EM isn't terrible, I must say. This piece is so much better. Ah! It means we're kind of limited in what we can use.
Skyward!
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Where are the primordial seals?
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence. What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Proves it.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... Huh? You mean the girls from this... And then... They and all the boxes of things. These names... Let's see what's written here. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report. Yep. It's about this should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still the old doubt he can act. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
I'm sorry, but this episode is going to be like a 40-minute episode. I'm sorry, guys. Normally I would have already ended it off here, but I'm sorry.
Mixing in... Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep! What's this over here? Looks like some... Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. How can someone write something that terrible and you read the rest? Paimon's too scared to keep going. So that's what... Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these
Obvious.
experiments? So that's it? No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the... In any case...
Thing is, he killed his wife. He killed his own fucking wife.
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water. That means this is where they make all this. If you dilute it, Paimon will take... We've looked at almost every... Yeah, we haven't found anything that... No wonder even Nervalette that way. Even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't... Sure thing. You take that side and Paimon will...
Leave Paimon alone. He's stolen.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Either.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
Hey, I'm back. A book.
Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found... Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. So many! A whole page. The final name she Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Oh, has this... Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
I love Paimon's little head pieces of jewelry. I wonder how it's going down there. Is Navia dead? Probably not.
And whose image do you... Is it a man named... Oh,
I've merely surprised.
I was waiting.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my...
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of...
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence...
So...
But the truth of it, Marcel.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and after your... You even create...
So that's it. And with that, this information... Well, you fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living. So, you never noticed how we...
You also never understood Boss's real
For our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend your...
Do you think? Do you pay attention to you? What for? Have you... No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison, they said there's nowhere. Well, now you know, don't you? You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house and Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she... But I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't... Do you all see? I can't go. I can't... I did all of that. I spent my...
The suspect is...
Don't touch me. Don't in yet, please.
At this point, the verdict...
Fine by me.
Traveler, please... The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vinier. During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result. Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research. With the goal to cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a bit. During the course of his research, Vache discovered that, however, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope after exchanging blows, although the assassin and just however, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machination. Thus concludes the end. The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
I love that. I love this line is the best thing ever.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
I love it.
Guards! Take Vache away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a...
Yippee! He's hurt so many innocent... Huh? Are you okay?
She's probably kind of shocked that her uncle did it.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely...
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come.
Okay, you know what?
You can rest easy now, knowing just...
I don't hate Navga as much.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been... Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now?
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you...
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over...
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established the guilty party has been identified, and thus it is... We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique...
I love that.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine...
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice...
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else...
The judgment of the Oratrice guards, please take the suspect...
How the fuck did this happen? Now, Tartaglia, are you gonna find something?
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, The Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at... I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Hold up. This makes sense. She's scared of the Fatui because she would probably know that they're trying to clip the Gnosis. Meaning that she probably thought Chard was here to steal the Gnosis. That's probably why she tried to rig the Oratrice. Is my thing glitching? But that's probably why, because she thinks Child's trying to steal the Gnosis, but it's actually Arcano. Well, no, maybe he is trying, but he fails. Maybe, I don't know. That's a pretty good theory.
What does Lady Verena mean by that?
She says she has no idea either?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this...
My dearest citizen, don't tell me.
But the way she looked just...
However, and if you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, all shall be revealed. And now, having said that...
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
And you'll wonder why I hate Farina. I mean, okay, so I know that people are like, oh my god, but Farina's amazing, she's adorable, we all adore her. Shut the fuck up.
So you're saying...
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's however, please be...
Alright, after all...
And... we have done a lot in this episode, but we're gonna have to end it off right here. That's cool, achievement name. But what the hell did domain challenge?
Skyward! Scatter!
Maybe it was like
Hit!
I might look up. I'll try to leave them.
Hit!
Myself. Yep.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing?
Stop resisting arrest! See? No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. I erased all records of that name. So...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been...
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could the Fountain of Lucine? Then... Please give me a chance to talk to her.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killer...
Paimon agreed...
This request...
Of course! Wait.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct? Very well. I will...
Your Honor.
That's how you can tell that he's a Hydra if you haven't hated humans. What human would say humans as referring to someone else?
I will go with him.
Thank you.
So, if you went to Hydra in Miwei, you suffer the wrath of Geo. If you went to Monte, you suffer the wrath of Hydro. And if you went to in that land, you face the consequence of heat stroke. I tried to make a joke there, it was terrible. Oh, and if you get lost in if you become
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So...
Vinier, it's me!
Vache?
I'm here!
Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been More than 20 years. All this time. Only the thought of bringing... I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the... Vignere, you are my everything. I really don't know how...
But Vache, if you ask me, if not for you, I would have finished my law degree, and if not for you, I would have continued to pursue. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And it's all because of your
You... Wait, you are not...
You're right. I am not every woman who died by your hand. As our bodies dissolved, our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial... I'm Cressy. I'm the only one.
Why?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. This is what you get for... But did you ever consider... You are the only thing from the moment...
Why the hell did that tense drop happen?
No!
You still don't, but on top of... She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Okay, let me well. That bitch looks very familiar. By the way, if I call anyone a bitch, don't take it seriously. Do I need a... Ah! Fucking hell. My fucking god! Ah! Okay. 100 would be 50, I think, maybe. Yeah, 350. I'm gonna make it like a 100. Yep, 100. Yeah, I think this is a pretty. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good split. Pretty good split.
Vache.
Vache? Vache.
Vache.
Vache. Vache.
Yeah, if I was in Vache's position right now, I wouldn't be remotely scared. Honestly, this isn't that scary.
Drown.
I don't know, if you saw that happen in real... If he was still real, all I would have to do is fucking slice their heads off, let's be real. Okay, no, that's kind of scary. Yeah, Bo's definitely going crazy after that. That's definitely kind of scary. That was definitely... That would have been scary, honestly. If you experienced that personally, that would be scary. We've almost hit 50 minutes, I'm so sorry. It's been way too long, I'm sorry. I know that I know I said I'd make episodes shorter, but I can't really control how long we are sometimes. There aren't really good places to split it up.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able...
Oh, well met, partner.
Even this weather.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, it's raining. Numerland, why are you crying again?
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been...
Oh, now that... it's just been everyone from this time.
It's been the...
That... Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left... well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew...
Huh? So you know Charlotte too?
Yeah. Way back when I first became the president of the Spina... I believe this, to be fair, though. She was trying to...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Oh, and...
Oh,
while you were investigating Vache's headquarters, it was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide.
Oh, that's...
Anyway, actually...
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave. And on top of that...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Sure thing.
And in that case...
Yeah.
This has been raining because of fucking moving left. Oh, it sounds like almost a cutscene might happen right here. No.
This is...
Huh? There's someone there already.
Let's call in.
Isn't that Dervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh?
My apologies. I should have asked.
Don't say...
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was... I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but...
In that case...
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur. In any case.
Well, There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. No, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things, that they could rebel against their own nature, which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that, that there was nothing, should have been nothing more important, but Mr. Callus proved me utterly, if not for his sacrifice. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, and in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice, a justice that's higher than life itself.
I want this to be the cutscene. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing this. We're making this the fucking thing. No webcam. There we go. So this is going to be the This is going to be the video cover. So that I don't make these too long, but I just wanted to make sure that I get this perfectly. Yes, you can see the rain. Okay, noted. You can see the rain.
So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted this regret. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula.
You can tell that he's actually
Thank you so much for your
sorry.
hard work.
So, you
Sorry about that.
didn't...
Let's not just...
She's been here for a day? Damn.
Paimon's never paid... Oh no! Paimon hopes Miss Navia will... Anyway, Neverlet is still...
And I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to end the episode up here because we're taking way too long. Hope there's a fishing spot. Yeah, let's see what fish are in there. We love the fish. I meant the big, bulky... Oh, he's a diver! That's why he probably looks for a boat. Met fish, noted. But this is way, this episode's going way.
I only bring in things that have a name.
What the fuck, bro?
I only bring in things that have a name.
Actually, nothing more to it. We're going to record another episode. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I know this one was way too long. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.